Hello everyone, and I've been asked to bring forth a channeled message from Ashtar, and I am going to read it. From your present state of consciousness, you cannot hear the communications from galactic beings. These communications would tell you of your lineage and history that has been deeply shrouded by other civilizations that wish to keep you imprisoned and enslaved. In your ignorance, you have been but a pawn in a game that is much greater than the one that your eyes will tell you. Your lives have been the product and outcome of the manipulation of your mind. This was not always the case, for many civilizations in history have known exactly who they were and where they came from and why they were here on Earth. But in your attempt to civilize those cultures, namely your indigenous cultures, you have unknowingly pushed away the truth of who you really are. This does not negate your human and knowledge of what you think human is, but would expand a deeper understanding of where you come from and where you've been, and eventually where you will return. You have not always lived lifetimes on this planet alone, but have incarnated in other areas of the universe, and in forms not always ones that you could conceptualize. Many artists have dreamed of these places and have done wonderful jobs at sharing their inspiration that has been able to pierce the veils of their minds in an attempt to awaken your memories. These artists have been sharing truth, not fantastical imaginings of creativity alone. But their imaginings are closer to the truth than you can understand in this present time. Many truths are found in story, and so it would be wise to revisit some of these creations to draw upon the truth from their stories. This has been an indirect way in an attempt to remind you gently of who you are, but this form of communication and awakening and this attempt is moving too slowly, and so a more direct and honest reveal of the truth is necessary at this time. There are alternative civilizations that are attempting to completely conquer your civilization. While this may not be something that you see with your eyes, it is something that is going on outside of your physical eye's awareness, but is no less real in its experience. Energy takes many forms, and the rate of vibration and the ability to witness this is what makes it possible for these beings to influence you outside of your physical sight. Beings who are connected to their instinctual nature and spiritual inner eyes are able to perceive this energy more easily. Many of you are entering a time in your lives and energetic connection that you are able to perceive these energies in greater ways, and so you are able and willing to understand and receive this transmission more openly. There have been numerous ways in which we have attempted to reach you. However, many in your civilization have made it their mandate to block our transmission. We have respected and not interfered with these choices that humans have made, for this is cosmic law. However, many of you have asked for the truth, and we are responding to your query. Many of your ancient sites have been studied and interpreted of having deeper purpose than you would once understand them to stand for. Whether it be a monument or stone circle or the positioning on the planet, each site is a key to something from ancient times and served a purpose in conveying and receiving information from other worlds. For how else would you communicate with beings in other planetary realms than through where these large points converge? These convergences allow portals of energy to move along ley lines, and these lines not only circle the planet, but circle the cosmos. And so when one is positioned on a certain line at a certain astrological point in the planetary movement, one is able to send and receive large codes of information. These codes serve to update your DNA strands, for it would be like updating a computer program. It is no coincidence that religious monuments have been built over these ancient ley lines, for they have been infiltrated by dark beings with an agenda to suppress these nodal points of transmission through these blockages along the lines. They have served to block your remembrance of your heritage. In your awakening to who you truly are, a soul embodied, you must now awaken to who you truly are in the cosmos. But for one to understand the greater self, you must first start with the individual self, and the stronger your foundation within the physical body will create and strengthen your connection to your cosmic body. And so the work begins first with the earth. But by doing so, you will build your sacred geometric structure, your Merkaba, to reach your cosmic heritage. The first step has been provided and is foundational to taking the second step into the cosmos. However, you must first complete what has been given to you so that you can awaken this cosmic connection. It is imperative that you do this inner work so that you can break free of the imprisonment that you have been living in your minds. You are being shown a way through the temptation and distractions that these limited beings surround you with. You will have everything it takes to traverse this darkness, and there has been no greater time in your recent history than now to seize this opportunity for freedom. So we bring this message through for you and offer you a way through, and one of this offerings is the book, The Way to Peace, as well as the workshops and the one-on-one work that we're doing. It's helping you connect to your heritage. But first we must move through the bindings and the limitations of the mind and the hold that these other beings have on us, for they want your bodies, they want the earth, and it is up to us to stand empowered and to claim our bodies, our souls, and our heritage. I thank you for listening.